like the catfish, they're omnivores. They eat anything, live or dead. When they get this size, about 35% of the diet will be fish. The other what they have left is what they call the shooter market. And they put a picture of old number 97 buck on the internet. They know exactly what size he is, how much he'll score Boone and Crockett. And they'll put a price on him, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, whatever. You contract, write your check, you come down. I got an email the other day that says, hunt with us. You select your buck on the internet, we make an agreement with you, and we turn it into a heavily wooded 3.5 acre pasture. We send a guide with you to be sure you get number 97. In 15 minutes, you've got number 97 on the ground. They load it in the truck, and you go back to New York. No pun intended, no. Or wherever, New Orleans, Houston, Dallas, whatever. In 20 minutes, your hunt is over.
Okay, and part of that plan is the resource inventory. Okay, we're going to do a lot of different inventories. And one, the reason we came here is we'll try to do an inventory of the plants and the forages that are on the property. So you can see here we have like that's little blue stem right there. That's a mid-bunch grass. There's a green grass that's coming up now. That's Texas winter grass. It's a cool season grass. But if we don't have a good management plan to follow, then we really haven't accomplished our goal. Does that make sense? You know, we go out there and we just take care of one or two species, but we don't do a better job of managing it, then we really haven't done the goal. Because a lot of time, mismanagement accelerates the invasion of the undesirable plants.
But diversity out on the landscape is what's critically important, I think, to a conservationist and someone like myself. When we improve deer habitat, we improve turkey habitat, quail habitat, and songbird habitat. They're all together. The bottom line, I think, here in Texas, in a private land state, is that we have to do something that's landowner friendly. Otherwise, shoot, shovel, and shut up will be prominent, and that's horrible. We don't want landowners saying, you know, I'll destroy the warbler habitat, and if I destroy the warbler habitat, then I won't have EPA coming down on top of me with endangered species regulations. If I don't have any endangered species, you can't regulate endangered species on my land. So if we have something that's landowner friendly, and through education and work, get that landowner, as I said, just as proud of endangered species as he is of deer and turkey, then we've really accomplished something.
It's named that way because of the Indians and their perspective. If you climb up on top of that thing particularly at sunset and a summer day after it's been really hot, you will hear all kinds of cracking sounds. And to the Indians, this was a sign that there were spirits there. The layers of granite are actually shearing away over time. The cycle of heating and cooling every single day, particularly in the summertime, and in the winter, water percolating into little crevices, fractures that form, and when it freezes, it will actually tend to lift the pieces of it off, and because of the shape of things, they'll literally slough off, and it can be a little bit dangerous when that happens, because you could have a piece of granite as big as the house here shear off the side of the mountainside.
We'll change the subject a little bit to scatology. Everybody know what scatology is? All right, here's a quick lesson in scatology. In my left hand here are deer pellets made by deer on a normal diet. This is deer droppings made when he's had lush green stuff to eat on.
You want to pass that around?
He can't pellet. He can't pellet his droppings, so they come out a little more moist and stick together. So he's been on a high moisture diet, and this one's been on a more typical diet all year. So that's a little scatology.